it's Catherine. Today I'm going to show you how to give yourself more of a plump lip look without needing 500 different products and 500 different steps. As a mom of a 3-year-old, I don't have a lot of time to get ready every single day, and but I still like to look my best. I'm all for having big, plump, juicy lips. I'm a little bit red today. I have bad allergies, so a little bit chapped. So I started by applying a balm to keep my lips a bit hydrated, and then I wiped off so that it's not too slippery of a surface. Anytime you do makeup, I think of it kind of as an art. You want to start with the basic canvas. So I'm going to start with my YSL 0.75 Touch Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. I'm just going to high. Actually, I'm going to apply it to my finger and then apply it to my lips. Don't want to get bacteria on the brush. So I think the trick to having a good pout is basically an ombre effect. You want to contour your lips basically. So you want to bring the dark brings it back and the light brings forward. So you just want to give the dimension and the illusion of having bigger lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with the deeper color. I'm using the Marc Jacobs, I always want to call it Pearberry, but it's Primrose that I got from my Sephora haul during the VIB sale. And I'm going to start by outlining my Cupid's bow as well as the base of my lips. And I'm going to go just a little bit outside the line in both the Cupid's bow and then the base of the bottom. A lot of times I'll start by just outlining the actual line of my lips and then going a little bit beyond it. If you have asymmetrical lips too, this is an opportunity for you to get to correct them. Your bottom lip naturally sticks out a little bit anyway, so you don't want to go too crazy down here, especially if you have fuller lips to begin with, because you don't want it to hit your chin and then give it completely away because your liner will rub off on your chin. So just a little bit beyond your actual line. All right, now once you have that, you want to follow your actual lip line to the crease of your lips. All right, and then you want to do the same thing to the bottom of your lip. And you're taking your stretched outline here and then connecting it to your true line. All right, so now that I have the outline of my lips, I'm going to fill in just on the edges. And then I'm going to put a line down the center. All right, now that I have that, go in with my lighter shade. I'm using Giorgio Armani Lip Crayon in number 4. Basically, you want to have an ombre, so you want to pick colors within the same color family. You want a darker one, and then just a lighter shade that's light enough that you can see the difference between the two. But you want to be in the same color family so that it looks natural and it blends. So I'm taking my lighter color, applying it like a lip crayon where I didn't put the darker one. All right, so now that I've done that, I want to take my, you can leave it like this and put some balm on and call it a day. The other thing, if you want to go a step further, which I'm going to do, I'm going to take my contouring pencil. Again, I'm using Marc Jacobs. This one is Nudist. And I'm going to basically give myself a little contour, a little shading. So I'm going to go in my Cupid's bow. And just basically outlining that extension line that I created, and then the same thing to the bottom. Just a little outside my natural lip line. All right, now if you need any if you made any mistakes, you want to go in and correct them with the concealer. So again, I'm using my YSL, and you can just basically highlight again, I'm not doing the base at the bottom. All right. And then using my ring finger, I'm just going to blend that out. For even a little bit more oomph, you could add a shimmer neutral. I'm using Chanel, like a champagne. Just at the tip there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of balm. I'm using Lip Maximizer by Dior onto my finger so I don't get it in the tube. I'm going to just use my finger to kind of blend the color. You can use a lip brush too, I just don't have one on hand. And the very last step for added pow, I'm going to take my Patrick Ta. You can see there's a little bit of a shimmer in there. Again on my finger. And I'm going to put it just in the center, inside of my lip. And there you have it, my accentuated pout. Mwah. There's my tricks for doing a pout without using a ton of different products or taking a whole bunch of time. Again, you could cut it down. You could just do the lip pencil and put a little bit of a balm on top. You could just do the lip pencil itself. You just want to blend it out a little bit so it's not obvious the ombre, different shades that you used. I just wouldn't put a gloss on top of it because the gloss makes it a little too slippery and it might make the pencils bleed more into the outside of your lip. But I hope you liked my video today. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button and hit subscribe so that you get notification when I get other videos up. I try to get about 2 up a week. And again, I just try to hit on those tips for 35 and up women who still want to play up their assets and look their best. Also, I love getting new product. I get probably way too much, but I like to share what I get so that other people can enjoy products like I do. So I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye.